Gang, is not looking so good for SoFaygo right now. He might have got dropped from his label. I'm sure you guys know about SoFaygo being signed to Travis Scott's label, Cactus Jack. Now, a lot of people had mixed emotions about SoFaygo signing to him, especially so early. I mean, I know I did. I made like 3-4 videos on it. All the fans was concerned because we wanted to see SoFaygo reach that next level of his career, but he really didn't progress at all. And the reason why is because, well, he was signed to Cactus Jack. It really slowed down his creativity, it really slowed down his motion, and it just slowed down the fun. Everything just went down the window. Now, recently, SoFaygo dropped his new album titled Pink Hearts, and it did terrible, even though it was highly anticipated. 2 years straight, SoFaygo fans was begging for that album like he was Playboi Carti. And as soon as he dropped it, they weren't rocking with it at all. And I feel like there are many reasons to why the fans didn't rock with it. Now, obviously, one of the main reasons was because the creativity wasn't there. I believe if SoFaygo was independent, it would have sounded way better, just because he would have had a bigger say on what he put out. But what I mean by that is, like, when you're independent, your creativity is just limitless, and your connection with the fans just hit different. But when you sign and got a whole label on top of everything you do, trust me, they're gonna put out music that the average listener wants to hear. Not what your fans wants to hear, what the average listener wants to hear. And that makes you feel too industry. The fans don't rock with that at all. Another reason why Pink Hearts did so terrible is because the 2-year-long wait. Like I said earlier, bro is not Cardi. Only person who can do that is someone who cemented inside the industry. SoFaygo was fresh out the underground and new to the industry. He didn't earn that status where he can drop a single and then take a whole year off and drop another one or album and everything is gonna be a-okay. No, you can't do that when you're coming up. And a lot of fans blame Travis Scott on why SoFaygo didn't drop in a hot minute, and I honestly agree with them. I genuinely believe SoFaygo wasn't allowed to drop after the whole entire Astrofest situation. Obviously, we saw everybody in Cactus Jack didn't drop, including Travis Scott. It felt like the whole entire label had to pay for what happened at Astrofest, which isn't fair because those two things just aren't connected. Why should someone's freshly new, promising music career get slowed down just because mistakes that were made on your end? And I feel like SoFaygo realized that after he put out Pink Hearts. Because after the project dropped and he started getting backlash on it, like, Faygo, why you give out this trash? Faygo, why you made us wait this long for this mid? Faygo, why would you sign to Travis? Look at the outcome. I'm pretty sure his manager responded to those claims and said, yo, we're not with Cactus Jack anymore. I remember when that idea was floating around the air, nobody really believed it. The way I saw it as was Faygo and his team was trying to throw Travis under the bus so they had a valid excuse to why it flopped and he wouldn't be known as a flopping artist. But I'm pretty sure Travis didn't release him from the label yet, or they probably haven't even talked about leaving the label yet. His team and Faygo was probably just talking like, yo, we're getting out of this deal ASAP. I genuinely believe that's what happened because around this time, Travis Scott and Cactus Jack were promoting Pink Hearts like crazy. They pulled a lot of strings just to get that album out there. I mean, they even had a Beats, LeBron James, and Bronny James commercial promoting not only the product, but SoFaygo's album. There's no way you left the label and they still promoting you that heavily. So around that time, SoFaygo and his team had to have been capping about leaving Cactus Jack. They were probably just plotting on it because they seen, yo, there's been no progression in this year and a half. We gotta take our talent somewhere else. And Travis Scott probably didn't appreciate that. They probably dropped him, and that's why he unfollowed him on the gram. I mean, if I'm a CEO of a label, especially a family-like label such as Cactus Jack, bro, I am not taking that disrespect from an artist who I tried to put on. Even though there's been a lot of mixy situations within the past year and a half, I feel like definitely Travis did Faygo a lot of wrong and Faygo did Travis a lot of wrong within this deal and contract. Overall though, if SoFaygo genuinely is off the roster now, I feel like it's gonna be better for the both of this career. This decision definitely needed to be done. Faygo needs to be independent and really needs to explore his talent, see and understand what the fans want from him, really connect with them. I feel like when he's on Cactus Jack, he just can't do that. And Travis's name is being torn daily just off of messing up SoFaygo's career. He really needs to come back from this one, but definitely needed to put SoFaygo aside, let him do his own thing, because I'm not gonna lie, if SoFaygo stays on Cactus Jack and just goes downhill, people are never gonna look at Travis Scott the same. They will not give him his flowers like they give Lil Wayne, because they always say Lil Wayne gave us the Drakes, Lil Wayne gave us the Nicki Minaj's. There's so many artists that gave us talented artists, but when you mess up somebody's career, especially when it was looking promising, trust me, they're gonna take you out that category instantly. So they definitely needed to cut ties. They just wasn't good for each other, period. Now I'm already knowing everyone's gonna be like, JoJo, how do you know for a fact Cactus Jack dropped SoFaygo just off of Travis Scott and following him? Let's be real for a second. That's like saying Lil Baby unfollowed Juice WRLD while he was alive. You know what I mean? If you unfollowing your own artist that you was just promoting like crazy, then just stopped out of nowhere, we already know what it is. You dropped the artist, and that's okay. I personally think this is better for SoFaygo. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, within the years that he was signed to Cactus Jack, he definitely digged his career in a deep hole. It's gonna be hard to get himself out of it, but staying with Cactus Jack wasn't gonna help him no more than it would have by leaving. It's gonna be baby steps, but honestly, I love this for SoFaygo, because at the position Faygo's at right now, not trying to be disrespectful, but no labels is gonna want to sign him. He just came from doing a terrible album sales, so no label is gonna want to sign him. So he's kind of forced to be in that position where he has to shine independently, which is probably the best thing for him right now, because that's just gonna unlock your talent, skills, crazy. It's almost as if you playing basketball, you right-handed, but your defender keeps forcing you to the left. Obviously at first it's gonna be tricky, but after a while, bro, you're gonna be a demon with that left hand. You're gonna be like James Harden. And we can use that analogy for SoFaygo's career right now. They forcing him to shine independently, which is the only thing the fans wanted to see him do from the get-go anyways. I don't know, man. All I'm saying is SoFaygo being independent is definitely better than SoFaygo being on Cactus Jack. Obviously, from a fan's point of view, as of right now, he's doing terrible no matter what he's on. But in the long run, for sure, him leaving Cactus Jack or him getting kicked out of Cactus Jack is going to affect his career in a good way, I would say. I would hope as well, because I want to see Faygo win. But alright, gang, that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram and TikTok at JoJoScout_. Bros, we staying active all 2023. We turning up on the channel. I just want to stay communicated with my fans, so comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about my thoughts and opinions on SoFaygo getting kicked out or potentially leaving Cactus Jack. Let's have a debate inside the comment section, man. Fufu gang, we turn Rapport Lifestyle gang.